Hello, welcome to class. My name is Cindy Shelton and I will be your instructor. I wanted to show you a little around this course and the way I've designed it to best interact with it, and also just how to get to your course if this is your first time taking a course with us. You'll start by going to ashland.kctcs.edu, our home campus website, or whatever campus you're on. Go to your campus website and go to MyPath. From MyPath, you'll have options, lots of options. You can check your email, which make sure you do often. And PeopleSoft is where your records are, your enrollment, stuff like that. And Blackboard Learn is where we get to our courses. So Blackboard Learn, once inside Blackboard Learn, you can go to your courses there. You'll also notice you could just go directly to elearning.kctcs.edu and log in from there. All right, so either way. So once you're there, you may have to use a drop down to get to your current courses. Find your course. We're going to be looking at your college algebra workshop course. This is to be taken concurrently with the college algebra course. So it will give you some extra work, but you'll also get some extra credit for it. It does give you 2 credit hours of math elective or as electives towards your ASAA degree. So it does supplement what you're doing in the college algebra class, but it is completely a separate class. It will have a separate grade. So let's all get an A in this course because it's just based on doing the work, the extra work to supplement your time in college algebra. So no proctored test or anything like that, just extra homework, quizzes, supplements to help you be supported in that other course. So let me show you how it looks here. Along the horizontal line here, you can see the content is the default, and that's where we're at. It's got the meat of the class, the content, down the center. And then on the far left, we have a class collaborate. I want to point this out. This is a place where we can meet in a course room. If you have questions and you need tutoring throughout the course, let me know. And this is our course room. We can meet here. It's sort of like Zoom if you've used Zoom before, but Zoom specifically for our class. There is the default is I can't see you nor hear you nor I. Either way, but we can undo these two and then we can see each other and we can talk. So just know that's there, and also you can meet your classmates there if that's something that you'd be interested in doing. So, but that is optional. There are no required meeting times in this class. You can work at this at your own pace. There are deadlines, I should say, like weekly deadlines, but as far as required meeting times, there are none. You work what we call asynchronously at your own time around your schedule. But I am here if needed. So down the center, I wanted to show you the announcements, also just the other stuff along the top column here. The things that I use, content, the default, and announcements. I will be reaching out, email, at least once a week, probably more often since it's such a condensed course, just with various updates. But it will be what you may already know that's in your syllabus and your weekly schedule. But I'll also highlight that here just to let you know I'm really here and to remind you of the things that are coming up. So I send those emails, but they're also saved as announcements in this spot. We will do some discussions in this course, and those will be graded. So I have a percentage of your grade is just talking to your other classmates, just general stuff to let me know that you're engaged in the course and that I've asked you to introduce yourself, and then also each week to just let me know that you're out there and how things are going, that you're engaged in the course. Maybe let me know like what's going well or what you think is the hardest thing that week, or if you've had any aha moments or any kind of just be engaged in the course. Though that will be required and for points in this discussion, and there'll also be linked throughout the content. We'll see in a minute. I do not use this gradebook option. I use this gradebook. It has a rocket ship. You'll notice anytime we're rocketing out of Blackboard to the MyLabs platform, you'll see that. So it will show the syllabus quiz, anything that's going on. It will show you your how your calculation is. 20%, this other is 20% is the discussion boards. I'll put those points in manually. Then you'll do homework and quizzes for your other points along. So that will keep you updated as you go what your grading is. And let's just all get an A, right, on this to supplement the other. And it does count in your GPA. It's a 100 level course, so it is a GPA course. So it'll be good to have an A, right? Okay, so what else is in here? Little information about me. Here's your first discussion board where you introduce yourself. I will save this video right here into navigating the course, so if you need to go back and listen through anything later. The syllabus and course calendar, let's look at that. You have a schedule here. Let's look at your schedule. It is a condensed semester. You know, this 4.5 weeks is very fast paced, but it does really work well for a lot of my students. I can say I have a high success rate with this, probably better than I have in the regular semester. And I think it's because you work on it every day. The idea is that you'll work on it every day. And so you don't have time to forget anything, right? You're just in this momentum state where you're totally focused on it. And doing, I say at least 2 hours a day it takes to go through this course. There's 28 sections that we cover. 29, maybe it's 29. But so that's a lot of sections. So you have to pace yourself and you have to do a little bit each day. There's a video lecture that you're watching. If you're in the course, it's the same video lecture that I have here and saved here as well. So you may not need to watch it twice, but you can if you want. But it takes some time to watch the lecture, and then it takes a little time to do these homework assignments. So I say allow at least 2 hours a day for your math. Maybe 3 if you've got the 100 course with the 150. You probably need about 3 hours a day. And like I said, it just gets in your mind and it gives you momentum, and it works well for a lot of students. But if you know your work schedule will not allow you, or your life schedule, to do 3 hours a day of work with me, then you might want to reconsider. But like I said, it does work magic for a lot of students. But this is the schedule and the pace. It's very short, so we get it done quickly just in summer 1. You have a lot of work to do each week, like I said, but it's over soon. Oh, and then you also have your syllabus here. I've highlighted a couple things in your syllabus. I have Monday deadlines. I do want you to take a syllabus quiz by Friday of the first week, but then after that, most of the deadlines are Monday. The reason I need this syllabus quiz taken is because we have this thing called a no-show policy at the college that students sign up for classes. They've forgotten, I guess, they signed up for the class, and they don't show up in the class, so we have to report them so we don't disperse their financial aid and get you in some trouble with that. So I need to know that you're there by Friday of the first week so that I know you're engaged in the course. So please take the syllabus quiz as soon as possible so I know that. And then it shows just some highlights of the course. Here's your syllabus quiz that I've asked you to take by Friday, at least, and then some other information. Your student links, MyLab, that is where you'll do these all assignments. I also have them linked in the weeks, but you can see that here. It shows everything for the whole course listed in one place and when they're due. Okay, so you can always go there and see if you take it infinite times before the deadline that's listed. Said let's all get an A. Take those until we have that A, and if you're not getting it, you need to reach out so that I can help you get it. Also, we have a textbook. You can read the textbook there, a study plan if you need more work to do, and other supplements. Here's your grade book again. Here's your weekly interaction, I said, with your classmates. The discussion topic, it says here you'll post your weekly updates where you'll reach out to your fellow students or ask questions about the course. Post as often as you like, but at least once a week for your full 20% of your grade. That's what I ask you to do. So just let me know you're there and that you're engaged with the class. You can post, the post can be any update, such as a reflection on what you found interesting from that week's lesson. YouTube videos that go along with our topic would be nice. Any whatever you would like to update us with, just let me know you're engaged with your classmates and with me throughout the semester, and so on. All right, so that's where you'll see that. That is 20% of your grade. Easy to get all your points there if you just remember once a week to post. Then here's where week 1, where the course content actually starts. I will have you do the review chapter for points. If you're in my regular course, the 150, you'll notice that the review chapter is optional for that course. But here, I feel like the goal is for you to get the foundational skills, like it says here, the foundational skills that will support you in your college algebra. So I have you do, sorry about that, I have you do the actual review for your points, and that'll be your first week. So you're kind of working behind the other class in this. But I hope that helps. And then chapter 1, which is equations and inequalities, and I try to do the more foundational things and not just repeat the same assignments in each one of these. But you'll notice that these are my classroom lectures. You can watch these again if you like. They're optional. They're here for you as needed. They're probably the same lectures that you have in your Math 150 course, but I wanted you to have access to them if you want. Now, each one of these homework assignments I mentioned are also linked here within the week, so you can get there in the same stuff, but different ways to get there. All right. So there are no tests. There are quizzes, though. The quizzes don't have the view the example. When you get that phone, right? Don't have the view the example, so you have 9 questions to get through and see how you did, and then if you miss something, then you need to start the whole quiz again. But it does help you make sure that you really know the content to quiz yourself and retake those as many times as needed. All right, I think that's, and then we finish up. I don't have you do chapter. Well, maybe I do have you do chapter 5, but no quiz on it. I knew there was something I let up on there at the end. So no quiz over chapter 5, but just the lectures if you want to watch the lectures, but there's no homework or quizzes. So I finish up with chapter 4. Like I said, the whole idea was to make some assignments that would be supplemental and foundational to what you're doing in your 150 class. Feel free to let me know if you think that I've hit the mark with that, if it's helpful, or any suggestions how to make the class better for you. And know that I'm here for you to help as needed. Just keep in mind to pace yourself and to be mindful of the deadlines, and that this is a separate class from your college algebra. So you'll log into it separately. You'll have a separate grade. And I hope it's an A, right? So best of wishes to you, and I will be seeing you in summer school.